I want to address something as kind of the last thing we talk about today, and that being the upcoming film by director Steven Spielberg, Ready Player One.
Oh, I am really excited. I didn't know we were going to talk about this movie, but I am really looking forward to this movie.
Well, Brian, you might not be so excited about what we're talking about. I left it out of the outline on purpose because of kind of the subject matter we're leading into here. But if you just bear with me for a second, I just want to give people a heads up on this. Okay. So there's been some whisperings in some circles that I'm a part of, people who I trust, that those who have attended the pre-screenings of Ready Player One have come out and have had increased dopamine and melatonin levels that they have experienced.
What are those? Say that again. They have increased
dopamine and melatonin.
Okay, and is that from the movie? Is that the movie is affecting them? You're saying?
Well, that's what the reports are saying.
Is that just from
going,
like when you see something you like, those levels go up? Is that what's?
Well, dopamine and melatonin are chemicals in your brain that control all sorts of things, from sleep to mood to, addiction. They're all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, apparently the movie is causing a rise in these two chemicals in the brain, which, especially dopamine being a reward center or a reward chemical in your brain, I think is a form of suggestive advert mind control. Now, I know it's the second time we talked about mind control today, but I think you need to take this one with less of a grain of salt than you did the first one around. The first one was a little more, iffy, but this one here I think has a little more solid backup to it.
I've got questions. Was there some kind of medical story that happened? How were they leaving the theater and going to a doctor to have those levels checked? Where is this information coming from? Like, I'm sorry, I just have a lot of questions about this because this is a kind of a wild accusation here.
I don't know, Brent. I'm not a doctor, I guess.
Right, I understand that.
I'm not a doctor. But what I do know is that I trust the sources I'm getting this from. And I'm going to make an official recommendation, a game socket recommendation. Do not see Steven Spielberg's Ready Player One if you value your sanity.
Okay. I can't. That's not from me. That's from you. So that's not my recommendation. But
well, no, that's Game Socket's recommendation, though.
Okay.
Not the guest host recommendation.
Okay.
Okay.